You know what I'm saying? I
Brother
did go like,
Shaka,
oh, yeah.
let me say this before I go. You are
Yeah.
one of the most dangerous brothers in our community. Why? Because he has been listening for a long time, and when you say something, he's going to say, "Wait, but you said this on this day. Here's the video."
And he's going to have the
He is one of the
documentation.
most dangerous brothers in our community. And so I'm excited that you're here. I'm excited that Soneta's audience now knows about you. He was talking to me about Shaka. I thought he was talking about Shaka almost for a second. Because Soneta love him some Shaka Ma'at forever. So I'm just honored that now we have a more global. I know Rob Moore was kind of making a joke, but he was also making a comment. The reality is that this internet is going to allow Africans all over the world to connect on our interest, and that is powerful. That is powerful.
Yes.
I'm honored to be on. I promise I will communicate with you. I'm watching your shows ardently, Shaka. So whenever you would like me to come and chat with you privately or publicly, please let me know.
Yeah.
Okay.
I hope you're doing well. Earphone. Title of this probably brief live stream is Groupie Mossi Warrior Clan lied for his riparianite master. There's a few people. I did not expect that because it's very early right now. EST time in the US. It's 4 a.m. EST time. So just in case somebody would like to say what's up, I'm gonna share the link. I don't even think I need to share the fair use disclaimer. So this is the link if somebody wants to get on the panel and say what's up. I want to check the sound quality. Give me one more. Background music was a bit low, so I put the volume up just a little bit. I want to check how it sounds now. It's a problem with the black hat. Okay, so let me hear it. It sounds good on my end. All right, so there was an answer because yesterday I did tag the Mossi Warrior Clan. Okay, So I even tagged him today just so he knows, that I'm addressing him, because I don't usually, go back and forth in writing, what I'm saying. I have articles dealing with scholarship, what I'm saying, but right now this is not about scholarship. It's about him behaving like a groupie. So as you can see, he wrote, "We don't do groupie over here." All right, to each his own vernacular. And then he wrote, "You don't." Okay, he wrote, "You don't want no smoke." He obviously meant to type, "You don't want no smoke." Uh, I'm not looking for smoke or trouble or drama with anybody. But homie, you couldn't do jack. Like you're not intimidating me or scaring me. You know what I'm saying? Smoke with you will be nothing, because you have already shown me and the whole world that you are a groupie, that you are a punk, coward, lame. You have. You have already shown that you are behaving like a clown. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I had some PhDs that ran from me. As Dr. Wesley Muhammad, he challenged me publicly. He backed down. There's another PhD in Egyptology that ran as well. Try to intimidate me with legal action, just like Butler Reggie did with you. And then he wrote, "Tagging this page is doing you no favors, especially then I didn't lie." Okay, he has his own vernacular. "Then I didn't lie." You did lie. Maybe you forgot, but you typed that I don't know anything. You must be out of your damn mind. You must see. I was gonna put as a title. I was hesitating. You see, I was hesitating. Should I put "Groupie Mossi Warrior Clan lied for his riparianite master," or should I put "Riparianite Guru," or should I put "Riparianite Pimp"? And I thought, you know what? Hey, positivity. Let's chill. You know what I'm saying? Do you have knowledge of the meta nature? Can you talk about the topic that we addressed? I doubt it. I doubt it. Even if somebody has no knowledge of the meta nature, he is free. He or she is free to comment, to agree, and to disagree. People are welcome to disagree with me. But once again, whether you are Kofi or Black Panther, right? You are not anonymous and unidentified. And I don't let that kind of disrespect slide. Now, if somebody disagrees with me or dislikes me and say some things that's sideways, that's one thing that happens so many times. I've been online for a long time. But if it is to defend a pseudo who said that Allah is an indigenous African god and that Allah is in the Egyptian text, and that the Yoruba language is connected with the Hebrew language, and that the English word "fly" derives from the Medu Neter keper. No, I don't let that slide at all. If it's somebody that's not anonymous and unidentified, I don't let that slide at all. So you did not do yourself any favors by the way you came out. You believe in things simply because two people say it. There is a field called Egyptology. I have studied for 2 years in that field already. Before those 2 years of studies in that field at a university, and Smash Rockwell insinuated or wondered if I did, I showed my university card. But I'm not trying to brag or act like I know better because of that. I'm just saying, before those 2 years of studies in that field, I've been teaching the Meta Nature for years. Anyway, then you can see my response. You are R is written twice, so my mistake. Actually, I meant to, well, actually I can tell. I meant to type A, but sometimes you have the stuff that, makes proposition and all that, but anyway. So I meant to type, you are a clown groupie and you lied like an idiot in front of the whole world. Are you Black Panther or Coffee? See, I went to my video when Reggie Mabry threatened to sue him, and that's where I got the name. Because yesterday when I made the video, I couldn't remember the name of the guy who said that he's been publishing books. You see, so maybe he will answer, maybe not. Maybe I will never know. You see, I don't know who is using that account. But I remember a while back when Kofi made a video and he addressed Ankh, brother Ankh, Bobby Banga, the aka the God Killer. And from my memory, there was some situation, and Kofi said that he will not go at Ankh because he remembers when Ankh spoke to his wife and convinced his wife. Don't you continue? And conceived his wife. Convinced his wife of getting the COVID-19 vaccine. Now, I don't want anybody to get anything wrong. I'm talking about something that was said publicly. It's a video he made and it was public, you see. So I don't want people to be like, oh yeah, he talked about his family. I don't have anything. As a matter of fact, I don't have anything against his family. I don't mean any disrespect at all. I'm just talking about what was presented publicly, shared publicly by himself, you see. So when I saw that video, I was like, all right, that guy looks like, he's a proper dude, you know what I'm saying? And I think I heard him also addressing Reggie a little bit, so he seemed like a decent person. Now, that's if he's Coffee. I don't know. Kofi Pisces. I don't know if it is Black Panther. Maybe I will never know, So, yes, you did lie. You did lie. This is not a new phenomenon when we have groupies. The riparianites, they are only on that riparianite platform. Now, and the majority of them are anonymous and unidentified. Is one of them, I think he's the one who's been sending me some emails, but people who are anonymous and unidentified, I don't mind in the chat, but on my panel, it's in the real world, it's in the real world. Now, there is a PhD, and I've seen that Wujao went through the video twice. I did not watch it. I didn't watch it. But he made 2 live streams about Dr. Peter J. Brand, who is a professor of Egyptology at the University of Memphis. So I'm wondering, maybe somebody will tell me if he said that Dr. Peter J. Brown was completely wrong. I quoted another PhD who made a similar translation 50 years prior. He's called Dr. Sheikh Anta Diop. And recently, there was another PhD that I have also played, called Dr. Jonathan Winterman. And we have seen his translation of those glyphs, the I6 glyph, the loaf of bread, X1, the owl, I think it's G17, but don't quote me on that. And then the seated man and woman, A1 and B1, and the 3 strokes of the plural. And another set of glyphs, and the difference is that instead of the seated man and seated woman, there is a bull, or some people may say cow, but it's really a bull, but and he translated that when there was an I6 glyph, the Cam glyph, and the bull, he translated that black cows. But then when we have the same set of glyphs, and it's the seated man and seated woman, he doesn't translate black people, but people who come from Egypt. Something to that effect. I'm paraphrasing. That's a contradiction. And indeed, I sent him an email. He did not respond. And Ujau contradicted himself live on air as well. because I asked him what is the grammar rule that makes a change when it's a cow or bull and when it's a seated man and a seated woman. And he went on because you see, some of you people lack knowledge of the hieroglyphic. So you can be told anything like that dude, him or fake, who said that the English word fly comes from the Medunecha Keper. See, groupies like you and other riparianites, you will applaud at that. No source given. No source given. Which other PhD agrees with that? So, some people think that the longer a person speaks, then it means he's winning an argument. And Ujao has a reputation for being long-winded. I'm used to that. But I go straight to the point. There is no grammar rule that says that when you have an animal and then when you have a man and a woman or people, then the grammar rule changed. There's no grammar rule, as it does not exist. Now, talking about context, that's so funny to me, because context is not translation. If somebody says, "Oh, my backpack is heavy," it weighs 100 pounds or 100 kilos, right? If you translate that, we get the translation. Then if you want to deal with the context, now here we're not dealing with pounds. So I want to make sure if that is definitely heavy, pounds to kg. So 100 pounds, there it is. 100 pounds is 45 kilos. In Europe, we mainly use kilos, kilograms. So if you translate that from a language to another one, we have the translation. But if we deal with the context, no, the bag did not weigh 45 kilos. It's just an expression, a way of saying that the bag was heavy. Or some people may say, "Oh, it weighs a ton. It weighs a ton. My bag weighs a ton." Or I've been waiting for him for years. No, the person did not wait for years. So that's the context. The translation is something else. So some people go blah 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 blah. I deal with scholarship. I deal with scholarship. I cite experts in the field. But you people are groupies. Butt licking, butt kissing. You're not even familiar. You're not even familiar. If you were, you would have hollered. So chill. Chill. Let those who know what's up deal with it if you cannot deal with it. Right? And when I say deal with it, you are free to your opinion. You are free to agree or disagree. But chill. You have been disrespectful. You have lied. You have lied. There's levels to this. Like I told you, your most viewed video has 4,000 views. My most viewed video, well, I have a couple of others who have, a bit more views, but it's just some, events that I have recorded. But that video is me speaking. I'm the one who made it. It has 400,000 views. I'm sharing it for those who never seen it. I'm recommending that people watch it. That's the video that I'm the most proud of. Now, of course, you have that title. I'm addressing, whoever that homie is, but I'm still speaking in general. This groupiness that has to end. But then again, they are free to do whatever they want. But you don't want no smoke with me, dog, homie, please. That same Bobby Banger, brother Uncle Kek, right? That you kind of back down to, he ran like a sucker. Just ask around. Just ask around. And like I said, that same Butler Reggie who threatened you with legal action, he backed down. There's many people who back down. Homie, you just didn't know. And it's okay, right? So that being said, it's not the end of the world. You just didn't know. And if you don't know, now you know. You know. And your master, him or fake, he ran also like a, he's a clown. He's a pseudo. Now, you want to butt kiss him? You want to boot kiss him? Feel free, by all means. But he's looking like a damn clown. He's on tape, lying his behind off. You know what I'm saying? There's levels to this. But you know who you remind me of? Tamika. Tamika is one of the biggest groupie of him or fake. And the kingpin of the conscious community have said, you know, how she used to get down when it comes to the guy who has a bachelor's degree in history, allegedly. So who knows? But you remind me of her. Your behaviors remind me the behavior of a groupie woman. But I'm not calling you a woman, you know. I'm not calling you a woman. You don't seem crazy to me, you know. But you are behaving like a groupie. And that Tamika groupie has no knowledge in the hieroglyphics. She's just believing whatever she's told. And it's amazing that we have a field with many scholars, many PhDs, others who have master's degree. And there's plenty of people who have studied this ancient language. And we have 2 people making claims, and we have a bunch of groupies following them along. Now, when I say a bunch of groupies, it's just a few people who are anonymous and unidentified in that comment section, in that chat section of theirs when they are going live, and sometimes in the comments. That hemo fake dude, like I've said yesterday, people can go and check on Amazon. 1 single rating, and his book was released a year ago. His book was released nearly a year ago. It was August 2023. We are in July. We are mid-July now. We're kind of ending of July, you know, 19. So, you know. So about a year ago, his book was published and he has a single rating, which means that even the punk groupies of the dude don't even buy his book and leave a rating on Amazon. There is not a single comment about his book. Are you serious, homie? I have 400,000 views. Now, this is not a book, fine. But I am factual. I am factual. How many comments? 1,600 comments. 1,600 comments. There's levels to this. You have no idea who you were dealing with, but you were behaving like a groupie. So you gave it your best shot. I hope it totally came from you. So the blame is totally yours. I hope nobody influenced you to go out of your way and behave like that. This is so funny to me that you write, you don't want no smoke with me, dog. Homie, please. What are you gonna do? Can you engage in that discussion of the hieroglyphic, of the Meduneter? Can you? Can you? Do you even understand the discussion that are being made? Oh my goodness. See, maybe you were gassed up or hyped up by the anonymous and unidentified people, right? But there's no responsibility. There's no consequences, you know. Anybody can create accounts. It may be one person that has 5 different accounts. Or it may be 5 different people who are just groupies. They play no part in a discussion. They add nothing to the community. Dr. Sheikh Anta Diop was a PhD, a respectable scholar. And Asar Imhotep had the nerve to say that Dr. Diop was inconsistent And Asylum Hotep could not even translate from French to English. Homie, please. Dr. Diab was inconsistent? You must be out of your damn mind to butt kiss a dude like that disrespects a respectful scholar that fails in a simple French to English translation and then want to act like he's going to deal with the Medu Neter. And Wujau has lied several times. It's public, it's documented. Now, whoever wants to find out, I started my website 20 years ago. You will not find anybody showing you that I lied. Mistake is one thing, lying is different. Lying is on purpose. You're willingly lying. You're willingly not telling the truth. So you have to chill, homie. You made yourself look like a fool. You made yourself look like a clown. It's not the end of the world. You can move on. But you messed with the wrong one. Or let's say you disrespected the wrong, because you didn't mess with me. You know? So, like I have said, if you want to discuss anytime I'm live, you are welcome, right? You just made a mistake. You know, some PhDs made mistakes with me as well. And, you know, they just bounce and they remain silent, because that's the best thing to do to avoid embarrassment. You know, it is what it is. So, in 26 minutes, actually, I'm not, well, okay, I'll play the outro. Why not? So, in total, the live stream would be half an hour, because my outro, I think, is like, you know, a little bit over 5 minutes. So, stay safe, stay healthy. If I'm allowed to, by the nature, I will definitely holler back at you. I don't argue, I state facts. If you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem. If you do not think right, you will not act right. If you know better, you will do better. Do I to do Anicheru Hotep.
Now, for the record, for those who don't know, I'm giving Medu Neter classes. And here, that's the flyer. Okay? So, those who are interested, feel free to holler at me. If you're not interested, it's cool. But I recommend that everybody who has not yet seen the video, Kemet and Ma'at, Before Judaism, Christianity, and Islam, then watch it. It has about 300,000 views and really deserves to have a lot more.
I just want to let everyone know who's listening in now and who's going to listen to this stream in the future. I just had my first Medu Neter class by Brother Shaka today, and I've had other Medu Neter lessons by other teachers, and I can tell you right now, the brother is the best in the game. He is that was one of the best classes I've ever had, ever. So if you're interested in learning the Medu Neter, if you're interested in getting the basics of it, Brother Shaka is an awesome teacher. Get with him, and it's extremely affordable. This brother is giving us his time and his skills, and he's basically giving it away. I mean, I just consider it a donation. You know what I'm saying? So if anybody is interested in learning the Medu Neter, get with this brother right here. He's an awesome, awesome, awesome teacher. And I'll end with that.
Hotep Senu, Hena Senut. This is Julie, also known as Servant of Yah, and I'm currently taking the Medu Neter classes with Brother Shaka, and it has been an amazing experience. Only 2 lessons so far, and I feel like I've been taking the classes for months, just with the how in depth he goes into the vocabulary words, the construction of the language, the grammar. It's been immeasurable, the experience. And one thing that comes across, hands down, is his extreme passion for teaching this to anyone who is willing to learn and has an interest in learning. So I highly suggest, if you are interested, even a minimal interest, that you subscribe to the classes with Brother Shaka. It's such a nominal amount for how much you get. I know like our last class was over 2.5 hours. It felt like 2 minutes, but because that's how, you know, involved you are in what he's teaching and how he teaches and how compassionate he is about what he teaches. Also with sharing materials free of charge, no question, no doubt. It's just what he does. He doesn't have to, but he does. And so I just wanted to give a short testimonial about the class and the effectiveness of the class. And all of that is attested to how studied Brother Shaka is. So I highly recommend anyone with a minimal interest that you do sign up for the Medu Netia class. Hotep.
Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, which is Ma'at Forever. Don't forget to watch the video entitled Kemet and Ma'at. Don't forget to share Kemet and Ma'at on my channel on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, or other social media that you use. Email, text messages, you name it. Those who wish to donate can do so on paypal.me/Ma'at Forever.